so let's talk the new Vex shoe.
Yeah, that's a big update. So, you know, in the quest for perfection, you want to be able to include everyone, and you have to be humble enough to really listen to feedback and know that you're getting that feedback for a reason, even if it is 5% of the triggers that go out. So, you know, there's a population that was having a problem disengaging the trigger safety tab. For them, it was they had to place their finger on there perfectly. Also, you know, we also, like I said, the system within the platform, we also had to realize, you know, the same trigger shoe in a single stack, it's very hard to have, without wrapping your finger just a little bit in that single stack, especially in an adrenaline dumping situation. You want to be able to disengage that trigger safety tab with absolute total confidence and ease. And so what we're finding out that there was like a population that was having problems doing that, and that just doesn't do great for confidence. And like, quite honestly, like I want to make the best product that I can for my customers. And so we decided to go back at the drawing table, and we decided to make the trigger safety tab start up higher in the trigger shoe. So before, if it was right here and coming out, we moved it up here. So now, I don't care if you have George Foreman hands and wrap in there, you're going to be able to disengage the trigger shoe safety tab. Along with that, we reduced the spring tension, because that was, I mean, I do have that video, flat face fixes, I would send people to try to dial it in a little bit. And with that, you know, I would always say, hey, cut 2 coils off if you're having this issue. And like I said, like, yeah, it might have been 5%, you know, people that were having these kind of issues. And so I'm like, let's just do it now. Let's make it perfect. Let's make it perfect for everyone. I don't like having those emails and those calls where I have to, you know, explain it away as someone else's fault. You understand what I'm saying? So I just said, hey, we can do it. We're switching manufacturers. Let's make all these changes. And so, and that was another big part of it. We decided to switch manufacturers because I thought our last manufacturer was just, you know, it just, I don't know. I'm not as much as I'm going to say about it. It's just, we switched manufacturers, put it that way. Along with that, there were enough problems with the set screws walking out on their own. And now with this, we have had conversations with Hinkle, with Rockset, Hinkle who's make Loctite, you know, with anodization, you have to use certain primers. We moved to use the primers. We followed the recipe perfectly. And still every once in a while, we would get calls, hey, my trigger safety tab screw backed out, and I can't find the screw, and I can't find the spring. That's not anything I like hearing. I don't care if it was 0.5%. I don't like hearing that because we do pride ourselves on that reliability piece, and you know that's not stating our case as reliable. So after much deliberation and testing, we switched to like an anti-walk coil pin. And, you know, beyond that, we reamed the shoes to be under, you know, tighter than manufacturer standards, so we actually don't have any of them backing out or walking, and we tested the crap out of them. You know, I mean, we have not had one single one back out or walk or move or anything like that. So we are tickled about that because I never want to get another email or call about a set screw backing out. Now, granted, we have a dedicated person on our team that does nothing but deal with those inquiries. Like, hey, this is what you do. I'm sending you some screws. You have to clean it with acetone. You have to do A, B, C, and D. But once again, that's just that's nothing I think a consumer should have to deal with. And so that's why we decided to change things up. We're using a manufacturer out of Tucson, Arizona now called Nelson Precision. Maybe some of you guys know they did a bunch of really, really, really cool stuff for the G44. But they're a father and son team, and I've been in the business a while, and these guys are probably the most conscientious, accommodating crew that I've ever dealt with. Small issues that we have to, fix on the fly. It's a matter of a phone call. 24 hours later, I get an overnight package of the changes, and we move forward. So this relationship has been unbelievable. We also switched lasering, our laser person that did our lasering. We have Matt from 2A3D lasers now doing all of that work. And then we have a really great, I don't know if you guys in the industry will know about this kind of stuff, but finding a good anodization house, it's just like, oh my goodness, it's a nightmare. Finding a good anything anymore, it's horrible. It's the United States. It's like, what the heck's going on? Like, why isn't everyone proud to be doing this? We're supposed to be reshoring everything and putting tariffs on everyone, and we have all this mediocrity, and it drives me crazy. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. So now we have this like perfect team, and yeah, they have to go from Tucson to Rhode Island to Cocoa Beach, but I don't care because they are perfect. So Caliber Coatings in Cocoa Beach, Joe there, he's doing our anodization, and it has been just it's symphonic, everything. It's synergy, everything that I wanted out of like I said, with all the new information we've gleaned, this is what I wanted it to be. And this shoe now is, we can't make it any better, you know what I mean? Unless we make it out of gold and you can resell it or something like that and make teeth out of it or whatever. So no, it is, like I said, that team, Nelson Precision, 2A 3D printing and Caliber platings, just knocking it through the park. And like I said, industry guys that watch me will know like what a nightmare it is to find a decent machine shop that produces quality over and over and over and over again. It's very, very, very hard to do, especially same thing with the laser depth, same thing with the color of the anodization. And if you're using this series aluminum versus this series aluminum, you have to bake them. I mean, that's the thing. I can rely on these guys now. Like, I don't have to educate myself on any of this stuff anymore, because that's what I would have to do. It would be like when you're buying a used car. Like, you can't walk in like a fool or you get taken. And that's kind of like it is now. And I hate that about a lot of the stuff in the United States. It's like buyers beware, and it wasn't that way. And that's why we try to, as a company, be exemplary with all those values and ethics and stuff that we just don't give lip service to it, But that's what's going on with the shoe. They've been in circulation now for about a month or so, and we're beyond pleased. It is, like I said, it is the perfect team. It is the perfect shoe. It's everything with this new information that we've gleaned that we wanted it to be. So very proud. And even on our end, Nelson Precision made us jigs with depth things so we can get those pressed in at the perfect depth to the champ. I mean, it's just beyond. It's beyond whatever, you think you got, until you eat at Ruth Chris, you think Longhorn's pardon me. Until you eat Ruth Chris, you think Longhorn's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? And then beyond that, there's something. But that's kind of like where I'm coming from. So, but yeah, this shoe is just, it's immaculate. It's beautiful. So that's the story with the shoe.